Well guys, welcome back to the channel. Smee's Encounters. This week we're gonna do a little bit different. I did say in the last video we're gonna work on Pam's 60 a bit, but I've actually got to do some work on the ute. So I thought I'd bring you guys along. This week, wherever I put them, over here. So, for those who have the old 60s, would know occasionally your mirrors wobble around like crazy. Mine have done since I built the car, even though they were brand new mirrors. And there's a little mod you can do. So, well, it's not a little mod, it's not a big mod, I wouldn't really call it a mod. You just steal the mirrors off a newer car. So, I've got myself off Marketplace a set of genuine Toyota VDJ, HDJ 70 series mirrors. Obviously being genuines, they're steel bottom, steel bracket, plastic surround for the glass. These ones don't wobble. So, because the way the 60 mirrors are, the case is itself and the mirror moves in the case. The mirror sits there and shakes, especially when you have muddies, because muddies are, even though they're balanced, you know, your tread block wobbles, but mine don't. But I find I have a little bit of a shimmer and a shake, which is enough you can't see out the damn mirror. Used to be a lot worse when I had my original tyres, but we'll bolt them on. Another one there, that's the passengers. Good thing is the old mate I bought them on even gave me the bolts. So he put, a guy, I think he didn't put clear views, he put Ocam's mirrors on his truck. But easy mod, kind of actually hard to find mirrors for a V8 cruiser or a VDJ, HDJ. Been talking with a fair few mates and in the groups of trying to do them, and I scored these ones for a bit over $100. So we'll pull the ute down. I've got to move the collie so I can actually get the ute in the garage, and let's get on into it, see what else we do. Might wipe that. Bit of mud on that. So the difference between this mirror is the frame. They're actually plastic. Now they're cast. Then you got plastic, and the mirror moves inside it. And the VDJ, because these are VDJ mirrors. Same thing. You've got cast, plastic or cast. I think that's cast and that's plastic, obviously. And then your pivot is there, and there. So they're actually pretty stiff. I've never seen people actually have issues with these mirrors. It's just guys pull them off and put big tow mirrors on their cars, which, you know, if you're towing, you need. I find these mirrors are pretty damn good for the way the cruiser is. Apart from that mirror rubbing. So let's give that a little bit of a wipe down. I probably should put some water on it. So, and then we grab this mirror. I should put these in by hand, but I'm not going to. Damn, they're stiff. So that's one mirror on. They're actually a lot better. So the bracket moves, it pivots on that obviously, but the mirror also moves. Got a bit of a ball joint in there for it to rotate, so I reckon these will be a lot better. I should get rid of the shaking screen, because this mirror is not so bad. It's the passenger's mirror that's a pain in the butt that does it. The only issue is I'll have to set my mirrors up again for my blind spots. Luckily I also don't have many blind spots in this thing. Let's get the passenger's one off. I'll need that. The ute's only half in the garage because it doesn't fit at the moment. I don't want to hit the table I've got sitting there, but I'm going to move that quickly. I can't believe how much dirt got under these mirrors. You can see where the mirror sits, because that's pretty pain. And it's got all that wear mark around it. So, and he also knows how far dirt gets inside the car if the window's down. Holy hell. Drill. Now I just have to figure out where that mirror sits. So that's the first mod done. As you see on this mirror, it's very loose in the corners, and that's more what it is. The whole bracket shakes. Even though these mirrors are brand new, like these were brand new mirrors when I built the ute. You can only really get 2 different brands of mirrors aftermarket, and one of them's good. They have occasional issues, the other one's just crap. These were meant to be the good ones, because I had a pair of these on my last car. They were pretty good. This pair not so much. But they can sit there as backups. I was that screw up. I dropped the other one there somewhere. So yeah, that's the first mod. Let's get on to the next one. Yeah. So now part 2. I am changing out not all the suspension in the rear of the ute, but I got these cheeky little buggers. I wanted to put these in again when I built the car, but to buy them brand new, you're looking at $1,000, and there's only one company who does them now, and I don't feel like giving them $1,000. I sold a set of them years ago to a mate. I tried to buy them back and he wasn't having it. I've finally been down to see a mate down in Grafton, and he had a set sitting there in a box. So I done my sweet talking as I do, and they're mine. I did pay for them. Not much, but he was happy with it. So stupid nose, sniffles. So let's put these in the back of the ute, and we'll put the shocks, the shackles from the back we'll put in the front.
Bless you.
Oh, there we go, that's them in. It's one side in. Drop shackles. So the shackles I was running was these ones. Custom made by a mate. Could stop saying The plate, they are, it doesn't look strong enough. Again, gotta stop saying And with the full driving, even this was meant to be the good set of shackles, which I was going to put these shackles in the front. But the way it looks is these ones are walking as well. I guess the tolerance, it's meant to be stainless as well. The tolerance for the press in wasn't enough, or it was just walking around on the pin too much. So I've used the pins back in these shackles because the pins were still good. They'd both been beaten in with a socket to save the nipple, and in this case a plastic hammer. You don't want to hit these too hard, you don't want to destroy your socket either. You could pull that nipple out, I guess, and hit it with a plastic or a copper head hammer, but rest in peace the 14mm. So the pin's in as well, it's secure. It's in a bit of a pain in the butt spot because of the bash plate of the aftermarket, the custom tank. So it is what it is. This is what happens when you have custom stuff. You know, there's not many people out here who run this fuel tank. I think I'm the only one who's actually put this fuel tank in a 60 chassis. Everyone I talk to asks why. It's like, well, you got 140 litres in there. But factory bash plate, it's in its factory cradle, in a factory-ish location. But that's the drop shackles in. So yeah, let's get on to the other side. And before I forget, it's always good as soon as you, every service increment you should be greasing your suspension. I've actually been naughty and I haven't greased my suspension in, I don't think I've greased the suspension in about 8 months. So we'll go ahead and whack a bit of grease into these new shackles. Keep them pims lubricated. Bit of grease popping out the other side, so they should be greased the whole way through that bush now. There's the top one. That's enough. So I'll do the other side. I'll also crawl under and do my tail shaft and my front prop shaft because this thing is getting a fair bit of wheeling lately. And it's also, next episode should be the beach again. So, and then after that we've got a few more car events coming up, so it's always good to have lubricated suspension so it actually works properly. And yeah, keep on going. So yeah, that's the rear suspension changed. Well, not the suspension, but the shackle. It's also the new mirrors on. This mirror is already perfect. I've got to adjust that one a little bit. So there is other stuff I can do to the car, the ute. I've also got to mount the max tracks to the front or the top of the canopy of the trailer. And that's it for the trailer. The trailer will be out in 2 weeks. So the trailer will be, first trip is next week for us, but for you guys in 2 weeks. So that will be, hopefully that'll be a good weekend. But for now, I think that is it. You can sit down here. I'll probably go over and check all the fluids. Another chip on the paint. Always annoying. But yeah, a couple things to come. Bull bar for Pam's car is almost getting ready to start building. I've also got to go through and organise this shed because, well, you guys will have to wait and see for that. But anyway, if you're still here, don't forget to like and subscribe, and we will catch you on the next one. Yeah.